what's up guys, this is Church of Caboose, and for today's Destiny 2 video, I am covering for y'all how to complete the Gambit quest to get your next memory fragment, or perhaps your first one, and it is called Umbral Riches. If you're not sure what these are, once you have completed the campaign and acquired the subclass of Stasis, as well as completed the quest lines from the Exo Stranger to get both those grenades and the aspect unlocked, you can go back to the Exo Stranger and you will see that you can pick an option for a quest from either Crucible, Strike, or Gambit, and you can pick up 2 of those each week. And once you pick them up and complete that quest inside of that activity, you then acquire the ability to pick up one of the fragments. And we are covering the Umbral Riches, which is for Gambit. So that's what we're going to be talking about, because it's not necessarily super duper intuitive on how to complete, and I want to just kind of try to clear some things up for you guys, as well as give you all some tips. So let's go ahead and get on into this. The Umbral Riches quest has 3 different steps that you must complete all inside of Gambit. Step 1, and in my opinion the hardest and trickiest, is to kill taken blockers with grenades and or grenade launchers. Step 2 would be to kill enemies that are frozen by stasis, and step 3 is to kill combatants with your stasis super. So we're going to go from the order I just listed of 1 through 3 and how I suggest you guys get these done. So step number 1, the grenade launcher and grenade taken blocker kills. I do not suggest you guys try and use Arcs, Void, or Solar, because we want to try and do these all at the same time. However, stasis grenades do not count when killing blockers. I don't know why. I just never got one to count, so my assumption is that no stasis grenade will actually count as killing one of those blockers. So if you are at the point where that's all you have left and you want to really double stack on how you can kill them, then run something like a Void, an Arc, or a Solar subclass. But for maximum efficiency, we want to see how we can do all 3 of these steps at the same time. So run stasis and kill those blockers with a grenade launcher. Do not use the new one, Salvation's Grasp. It must be a grenade launcher that does Void, Arc, or Solar damage. Examples would be the one off of the Season Pass that you see me using on screen, Colony, then we've got Swarm of the Raven, and some other options. Those are just a couple of examples that come to mind. So to use those ones when killing blockers. Now to get these done most efficiently, I'd highly suggest y'all run in a 4 stack, because you could have your friends, you guys could rotate who kills what blocker, or you could just tell them, hey, I need to kill these blockers with grenade launchers, don't take the heavy that spawns around the bank, and don't kill any of the blockers, please let me kill them all unless I ask for help, and that is going to be the most efficient way to get that step done. Now to work on the other 2 steps at the same time, run that stasis subclass, as well as help with killing out ads. It used to be in earlier parts of Destiny 2, when we had those arming sets from the Reckoning, folks would really stick to roles, so that person doing the blockers would just stay by the bank and only worry about killing those blockers. But if you want to do all 3 at the same time, you need to kind of move around a little bit. So go ahead, get those kills, generate those motes, just keep an eye on when your team, the enemy, is getting a fair number of motes collected, because odds are they'll probably bank soon, and keep an eye on when those heavy ammos are going to spawn in. So when you run back to the bank to make the deposit, just kind of take a look, see how much time is left on that heavy ammo timer, and then just go back about your business, and then use your super whenever you feel like it and makes the most sense. For step number 2, the trickiest step would be you have to kill those enemies when they're completely frozen, because the step is to kill combatants that are frozen by stasis. So you cannot be killing ones that are slowed. They have to be completely covered in that ice. So some ways to do this would be to use that cold snap grenade, where it kind of goes around and seeks, and you throw it on the ground and it instantly shatters and goes after enemies. And you could use that Dusk Mine grenade, that little force field that freezes everything inside of it. And I would probably really suggest using that force field, that Dusk Mine grenade, because it sucks in enemies and it's really easy to tell when a whole group is frozen. I did probably the slower way with using cold snap, so I'm suggesting you guys use that Dusk Mine grenade. Wait for them to be completely frozen and destroy them. Then lastly, we've got the super kills, which is pretty obvious. You know, just kind of wait for a fresh new area of ads, pop that super, and when you have it, probably tell your friends, hey, I want to use my super on the next group of ads. And they're like, all right, cool, no problem. And then you use it once those ads spawn in. Now, if you're doing this with random folks, the blockers will probably be the most annoying, because I tried doing it with just a 3-stack, and almost every match, the random person was probably doing the exact same thing as me, because they were going hard after those ammo spawns, as well as going after those blockers with their heavy ammo, specifically grenade launchers. So unless you were watching this a couple weeks in after November 17th, you might be having to do some competition with your teammates if you're in random matchmaking and you're not with a fire team. The other 2 steps with the killing combatants that are frozen and with your stasis super, not that big of a deal. It's really just the blockers. If I had to sum this whole thing up, it's not really bad quests once you kind of figure out what works, what doesn't work, and I hopefully saved you guys a whole lot of time. So, if I did help you guys out, please subscribe to my channel. It means the world to me, and I absolutely love getting those notifications on my phone. And please like and share the video, because that is an absolutely free way to support my channel that really helps me out. There's also other ways to support my channel in the description box down below, so please look at that if you are interested in exploring other options. Lastly, if you are looking for folks to play with or want to be on gameplay on screen in one of my videos, consider joining the Vengeful Discord server. You can join our clan. We have Xbox, PC, and PlayStation, or you can just let us know once you join that, hey, you're a subscriber of Church of Caboose, and I personally will give you a role that allows you to be in that channel, in that Discord server, as well as have access to an exclusive channel for subscribers only inside of that Discord server. Thank you guys all so much for watching. I am Church of Caboose. Have a great week and happy grinding, y'all.